Hey everyone, it's Chris here from Blanket Fort. It's a really quick video just to let you know about the update in version 1.1. So I've got it here, and the first thing you're going to notice is that it's Pro Tools. This is an AAX compatible plugin now. It's the first one I've ever done as an AAX. After 25 years making music with computers, I finally folded and bought an iLok. And so here we are. Now the Pro Tools users can all have a go at this too. The second thing you might notice when looking at the plugin now is a few little differences. The two modes are a bit grayed out. That is because now the A and the B buttons are bypass switches. So if you click on those, it's going to bypass the individual engines. That will kind of come in handy when we start going through the different modes here. And so you just want to sort the low frequency but leave the high frequency, or you just want to do the mid, not the side, vice versa, things like that. Now the next thing, I'm just going to demonstrate these two new modes we've got in here. One is a low fuzz, like a bass tuned fuzz, and the other one's a wavefolder. We'll look at the fuzz first. Now just to demonstrate this, I've just got Unfiltered Audio's line here, just doing a basic sine wave. So the first one, the first of the new modes is low fuzz, which is a bit more bass tuned than the other fuzz mode. The other fuzz mode was really cool and it was gated and it was fuzzy. But I found that when I played bass through a low synths, it was lacking a little bit. So I started looking at what makes bass tuned pedals bass tuned, which turned out, and I'm not, the Josh Scott on this one. So I'm not getting into the actual specifics, but it's to do with voltage starving and all this kind of stuff apparently. And try to do something similar in code, which is this one now. And if we go down the octaves, the character knob on this one is effectively a tone knob. So as we bring it up, this is where you want that emphasis, sort of the bump. Now the other new thing here is this button here, which I'm about to demonstrate, which is a swap button. And that's how we introduce Fold, which is a West Coast style wavefolder. The character affects the symmetry from symmetrical to asymmetrical of the folds, and distortion is the distortion. You can hear that kind of obviously dirty up. And as I bring this in, kind of smooths out. And as we go, we can kind of bring that up. The other thing I'll just quickly touch on was something that was requested more than I thought it would be, which is the ability to resize the UI. So now it has this little handle down here, and you can go from much smaller to much bigger. So what I'll do now is just switch over to this drum loop here. It's the drum loop that we've all heard, we all know. It's this. Courtesy of Jimmy C, which we'll link below. Now bringing in these modes, this is where I think the individual engine bypass is best suited. So we've got the split function here. We've got the kit crusher preset, where we've got the bit crushing on the low frequency and the hard clipping on the high frequency. And if we run that loop through it, you get this. You're like, no, that's how it sounds. Firstly, we're going to swap it. Completely changes the tone, obviously by switching the distortions on each one. But also you might say, go back to this and go, I want to keep the low end. And now, rather than playing with the mix and the dry wet, you've just got that low is clean and the distortions on the top. Or likewise, bit crushing on top. And that is the Ruinator 1.1 update. The demo's up. Go and grab it. The intro sale is back on, so AAX users get the same price as VST and AU users. There's a Linux version in the works. I've just got to work that one out. So the intro price is going to go through until New Year's. grab it. Thanks, everyone. Bye.